Hi, this is Tim Bost with FinancialCyclesWeekly.com with another Astro-Trader's video tip of the week. Right now we're getting ready for a major inflection point, a la the work of W.D. Gann. We pay a lot of attention to Gann's work here at FinancialCyclesWeekly.com, and right now we have coming up the Libra equinox. This is the fall equinox in the northern hemisphere, spring equinox in the southern hemisphere, the indication of a change of seasons, and W.D. Gann paid a lot of attention to those seasonal cycles in the markets. This is a horoscope for the Libra equinox coming up on the 23rd of September. Right here we have the position of the sun at the arrow here at 0 degrees of Libra. It is simply the entry of the sun into Libra. This occurs about this time in September every year, and because this is a recurring event, we can backtest it, compare it to historic market action. This is what typically happens at the Libra equinox with the S&P 500. The market tends to decline into the equinox and then go through a congested period for several weeks immediately following it. So this is what we would ordinarily expect. This 0 point here in the middle of the chart indicates the exact time of the equinox, which again this year is on the 23rd of September. But we have an interesting situation coming up this year. We can also look at this same horoscope pattern with the 90-degree dial. This is for exactly the same event, the Libra equinox for 2019, and the pointer at the top here shows the sun at the Aries point. The Aries point on the 90-degree dial indicates the 0 point in the cardinal axis. So these are the key points that Gann was interested in. It makes it very, very convenient to use the 90-degree dial to look at the real implications of what's going on. And what we see here is that this position activates the midpoint of Jupiter over here on the right, along with the trans-Neptunian factor Kronos. The Jupiter-Kronos combination is extremely powerful. It indicates high levels of wealth, big amounts of money, extreme financial success. A very interesting combination to see coming up at this particular year with this particular Libra equinox. So what we did is backtest the position of the sun conjoining that Jupiter-Kronos midpoint. We get a very, very different kind of chart in this case. That 0 point in the middle, we show the congestion of the market coming into the equinox and then higher prices coming in afterwards. And by this projection then we'd be looking at an intermediate trading high kicking in about the 2nd to the 4th of October, right around the time that we have a station by the planet Pluto as well. So this could be a very, very significant point that we're looking for. At any rate, this is a little different spin on what we've been seeing with the typical Libra equinox. It remains a major W.D. Gann inflection point. We want to pay attention to these changes in season, the points when the cardinal axis is activated. This is what Gann paid attention to as a major market indicator. We think it's going to be that case this year as well, but with a little different spin because of that activation of the Jupiter-Kronos midpoint. That's our Astro Traders video tip of the week. For more tips, subscribe today and go to FinancialCyclesWeekly.com.